Essentia. And we got this going, like got the system working. I'm trying to find this real quick before my freaking thing eats all my hunger away.
Yeah, stream died for a moment. This is I don't know why our internet decides to do it at this time, but
that is so bizarre.
Everything been fine until now.
In case I need that. Okay. That kinda.
Hopefully it'll catch up soon. It's trying. But you should be able to keep going, Kat.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like.
Yeah, you can try. Yeah, you try.
Okay. Well, so now that system's set up, I don't feel so frustrated trying to work with the Bombcraft stuff, which is really nice. So thank you. So I was like, all right, well, now I'm gonna finally finish the soap. So yesterday, before we were supposed to start stream, I worked on the soap, got it made, and I was gonna try and go ahead and get rid of the warp. But it doesn't seem like it wants to work well for me. I tried the soap by itself. It didn't do anything. Then I remembered you said something about getting water, putting it in a spa, putting the bath salts in there and soaking like twice, and then using the soap, right? Well, I tried that. And I get out and I do the litmus paper and I have more warp just from doing that. So I don't know what happened.
That's why the Eldritch Guardian spawned in earlier.
Yeah.
That has to be it. Which is slightly concerning.
I totally got attacked by an Eldritch Guardian earlier today.
Yeah, we got attacked.
Did you get attacked?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just me or if you got attacked too, but
there's a process. You didn't do the process, Kat.
I didn't do it right. Okay, well, it's no surprise I wouldn't remember it right. Flux Scrubber Focus. Flux Scrubber. Yeah, I don't remember this. It's a wand focus though.
Gotta do a good scrub.
I wouldn't think a wand focus would like remove warp.
Converts the permanent warp into sticky and temporary warp.
Well, so when I was doing it, it wasn't removing any of the permanent warp, but it was giving me extra sticky and temporary warp, which was really weird, right?
Are you sure it didn't remove the permanent at all?
Oh no, it did not remove it.
Well, that's like really bad.
Because I use like 4 litmus papers to try and like double check it. Like, really?
Oh, it only does it 65% of the time. Oh, this is sounding familiar. Yeah.
Oh, there's the flux scrubber. There we go.
So is there a scenario where like she tries it and she could just gain normal or like, you know, temporary warp and normal warp, but not get rid of any of the permanent? Focal manipulator with warping, calming upgrade on that focus. So you need energized node.
And if Tail says if it fails, it does that. It just gives warp. So I was just
there
lucky.
We go. Here,
okay.
Would you like some more warp with your warp?
Right. Okay. So I guess the best solution is going to be the flux scrubber that Greg suggested.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, this will be added to my list of things to work on. I don't know if I'm even going to get to blood magic today.
I mean, this is like a problem that you really need to fix, probably before
Yeah.
blood magic even. Yeah.
Let's die. Boy.
Just don't spawn a wither in the base, okay?
I can't promise anything. I'm trying.
Well, how much warp do you have total? You have that litmus paper?
Yeah, give me just a second. I can tell you.
We can gauge the current situation.
25 permanent warp, 13 normal.
It doesn't say anything about the temporary warp?
It's 0.
Oh, okay. So 38 total then. You need to make sure you use correct upgrades for it. Wait. Use 15 of the Alistair soap to shed some of the permanent warp. And then I would use the cheapest soap to drop all the temp warp. And then use the middle soap 20 times.
Oh my god. That is insane.
Hey. Whoever said that removing permanent warp was going to be easy, right? This is Greg after all.
I mean, let's try and put this down here. So 15 of the Alistair soap. At least. 20 of the middle soap.
Yeah, do you have energized node? I don't think we do have that.
I don't
even
think
know
that we
anything
do.
about that. A focal manipulator.
Okay. So, babe.
Uh-huh.
What would you like me to focus on? These
No, don't worry
infusion
about those.
things?
No, you go do your own thing. I'll get around to that today.
It's like I've been trying to get this done.
I really want to get the endstone dust stuff processed before I do anything else, but then I can go and like mess with those.
All right, well,
Never use the flux scrubber. It's really good. Okay.
All right. These are going to get made right now.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said these are going to get made right now, but we need the energized node to be able to use this, right?
Yeah. And we've never actually like jarred a node or anything. Like I don't even know how to make an energized node.
It's like I read about this stuff a while back, but I don't remember anything about it now. I think it's in the first part of the Thaumonomicon or whatever.
Dude, why is Thaumcraft so hard? Why you gotta be like that? Actually, literally probably the most complicated thing I've ever done in Minecraft is Thaumcraft 4.
I mean, in a way it is really cool though.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree. Okay. Let's see. So right now I'm just trying to add some I don't have the Yellowstone lilies planted yet because I want to make sure that I have the system ready to accept endstone dust.
Oh yeah.
And then also we need, I do have these crafted now. We are going to use the sticky cards. Just so we know, like, so we have sort of like a certain threshold for which to stop, like the processing of this endstone dust. So what we can do is we can have super chests dedicated to like the tungstate here, the tungstate, the platinum metallic powder, sand. We can just keep voiding. That's fine. Helium gas will probably also void to a certain degree, because we want to make sure that we're still continuing to make this dust. tungstate and platinum. But like once we get to a certain threshold on like platinum metallic powder and tungstate, which like 4 million would be good, we put the sticky card in here in the storage bus so that this is the only place that that dust will go, so that when we reach 4 million, it doesn't try to put dust in like other places in the system. It just has nowhere to go, and so the centrifuge will stop. So this is like one of those applications of the sticky card that I'm very excited to see work. Without Centivi, yeah, we don't have Centivi yet. We're gonna have an easier time with raise the percent chance the soap works. Yeah, we'll get CV going eventually. We're kind of waiting on the empowering bee to do that, which, you know, is also Kat's job. Although maybe
How
I'll
many
like
things do
maybe
I need to do, babe?
I know maybe I can go and do a little bee breeding, you know. Who knows? Not trying to pressure you.
It's like I feel like I'm being pulled in like 20 different directions right now.
Look, there's just so much to do.
Where do I need to focus?
No, you keep doing what you're doing right now. He's getting overwhelmed right now. I didn't mean it.
I'm just saying, tell me the direction and let me go there and finish that.
Well, I mean, you do what you want. Right? Seems like you want to figure out this soap stuff to a degree. Right?
Well, I think we both want the soap stuff resolved, so I don't spawn things that kill us.
Yeah, so you don't specifically. I mean, other than that, I'm fine. I'm sitting at 6 permanent warp. You know, I'm fine. I'm great.
Welcome to being the magic person.
Yep.
Yeah. Gosh, I can't even imagine how bad it is for you, Tell, on like a server with a bunch of people.
Well, Tell's a professional. He's got it under control.
Let's see.
It'd be better to brew Botania Potion of Sanity. Huh. There's a
sanity checker.
Yeah, I was just looking at that up. There's a sanity checker.
I don't see that. How do we find that?
I don't know.
Is it in maybe the Botania book?
Maybe. Yeah, we got Botania work to do too. We gotta
I'm
open
behind
the
on
portal
that
to Alfheim.
I know. I'm so excited about that.
Okay.
That is smart.
Now we have a place for the endstone to go. I can go ahead and go plant these yellow stone lilies now.
Oh my. That's gonna take a hot minute. Well, while that goes on, maybe I'll run over to Botania because this is going to take a while to cook all this stuff up.
To cook what up?
To get all the essentially that I like, all the different aspects.
Oh,
that I
right.
need.
Yeah. Which Tell did also show me the future in that regard. There are definitely ways to get like Essentia much quicker. There's like a what is that thing called? Advanced alchemical furnace. Like you throw stuff in it, it like melts it almost instantly.
That is very nice.
There was also I think his name is JLo's 3 or something like that.
J-Lo?
I could be getting the name wrong, but I was on his stream the other day. He was showing me some wand focus that it's like focus like disintegration, I think it is. And you can basically like instantly turn items into like the crystallized shard form. and then melt that down. So like if you're just looking for one element, that'd be kind of an easy way to just get that one element real quick. Yeah, one focus disintegration. That seemed pretty decent. Might be worth looking up. Oh, brew of sane thoughts. Ah. There we go. Thank y'all. There's a vial and then a flask. Warp ward, 10 minutes. Interesting.
It's an incense stick? Am I seeing the right thing?
Well, there's 3 different things. There's like a vial, a flask, and then an incense stick.
See, I'm only seeing the incense stick.
Slightly late for that now. Ah, okay.
Ah. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll just keep working on soap.
Back to the soap. So easy to get distracted. Takes 25% of a mana pool to make. Oh, that is quite a bit. That's a lot of mana. Makes aura of potion effect around incense burn for like an hour or 2. Interesting. Dude, there's just too much. I feel like you could make a mod pack that's just like just has Thaumcraft 4 in it and nothing else. And it'd be like literally 1,000 hours of gameplay.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, got all of our yellow stone lily planted, so we should be rolling in that instone dust pretty soon. Oh yeah, we're already getting a ton of it. Send that stuff back out. All the side mods as well. Yeah. Definitely all the side mods. Yeah, y'all are right about that. Okay, so we are rolling in that instone now. We got 1,100 or so. And I do want to make sure that I set this to void. Because we want to make sure that we're not clogging up our crops input. So anything that comes directly from crops, we want to make sure that we always set that on void. Just to keep things flowing. However, the byproducts that we process, we don't want to necessarily void all of that stuff. Some of it we probably will. One of those things that we probably will, and we should probably go ahead and make a place for it, is the sand. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Go. Got like 4,700 sand or so. We'll do a sticky card here as well, just to make sure it has nowhere else to go. System. Show my screen real quick. So we'll do sand, we'll do priority 10,000 well on this, and then we'll also put a sticky card in. Hopefully those sticky cards are working the way I think they do, because I've never tried them before, but super stoked about those. Base TC4 isn't that great. Yeah, I guess like all the work's been done on side mods. Makes sense. Let's go grab the rest of our drives are on lower priority, so it should be taking from those instead of the super chest. There we go. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that should do it. And we also want to overflow avoiding mode on. Yep. Because we don't want sand to be the thing that stops our processing of this stuff. Okay, so the other two things are platinum metallic powder dust and tungstate dust. Let's see what we have with regard to those. We get a little... Oh no, we don't have any platinum metallic powder. Okay. That's okay. A lot of quality of life comes from add-ons. Oh, there's no primal shrooms in base TC. Oh, that's crazy. Collecting nodes. Yeah, I might even go and like breed a few bees tonight if I have the time. Would that offend you, Kat, if I dabbled in that some?
It'll be fine. I am going to have to leave things alone in here to cook. But I had wanted to get into some blood magic stuff tonight.
Well, if you want to do that, then go ahead.
So if you want to work on some bee stuff, go for it. I think I have a lot of the bee stuff on me.
Okay, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. So I am actually going to run back over by the bees and put this stuff. We've got all these anchor points now. I should go put this stuff over by him so he can use it if he wants to use it. Let's see. I think that's everything. I drop these in here. It's not much. I'm fine with all this. Still have a ways to go to fill up just one side of this. That's really good to know, Tell. Tell saying that when he used the Alistair soap, it seemed like the first one or two always failed. So save up the Alistairs to use quite a few at once so you know you're going to be able to shed the permanent warp. Yeah, I probably should make even more than what I have down here. Like, I just went by the numbers that you said, but I probably should make extra just to be on the safe side. Oh, yeah. See, Bella says, I recommend updating your IGI XML config file to show your warp easily so you can see what the soaps are doing to your warp numbers. That is Vin's job.
I feel like I did write that down somewhere. I've just got to find it. Yeah.
If I try doing that, I will probably break our world.
No, it's like a client-side thing. You'd be fine. Yeah, I'll have to find
true.
that later. Yeah. Or have a few litmus papers to use. Yeah, we could always just the litmus paper is pretty trivial to craft at this point. Right?
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Oh yeah,
But
Salus Mundus. Yeah, that's fine.
Greg was trying to remind us that we can always buy the regular bath soap.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because we're not using any coins for anything. Yeah.
Yeah, check that out.
You
You
copy
get
my
2 soaps.
You did tell? Yeah, you did. I've just got to go find that. I saved it somewhere.
Buddies. That'll save us some time at least.
Thank you for the reminder. Oh gosh, yeah, we're already have like 2,500 in stone. Okay, yeah, I need to work on processing this stuff.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna put some of these in my bag and redeem them. You probably wanted to go up to like maybe 20. Maybe I should do a couple more. Like, let's just go to 25.
Go big.
Yeah. Just in case we have a bunch of them failing on us. All right. Now, so since I was messing with the Thumbcraft stuff yesterday, I did get around to making the comma of voluminous pockets. There we go. So now I can do the witchery stuff, and Tell's the one that told me that this would be a good thing to do to get items to and from. So wanted to share that I finally got that made.
Yeah, we were talking about that like way back when you were doing witchery in that like other world you were going to.
I haven't really touched witchery in a while because like you have to do so much with like the Thumbcraft stuff. And I was just so flippin' annoyed with our Thumbcraft setup.
Well, it's better than it was, right?
Now it's amazing.
Yeah, now it's okay.
So,
yeah, you're talking about the past. Okay.
Yeah, now I can go and do things.
Yeah,
So
we
that's
should have
why
done that a long
hopefully-
time ago. It's like fear of the unknown. It's like, oh, we'll put that off, right? Because we don't know anything about that.
It's like the thirsty tank, you know?
You figured out how to. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was like, it's just like the thirsty tank. Tell kept telling us, do the thirsty tank.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh no, we like our thing. It's totally cool.
We came around eventually.
We didn't know.
Okay.
And now we love the thirsty tank.
Exactly. Have you figured out how to open the pockets yet?
No, I haven't. How do I do that?
Is there anything nice that comes from late game witchery? Not that I can think of off the top of my head, right?
This is my first time playing the witchery, so
You just
I don't
wanted to.
really know. Like I'm just kind of like learning as I go. But Tell, he knows all about it.
Well, there's a reason why most people don't do late game witchery, I think.
I think it's cool though.
Oceans for bees, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Cat is a completionist, as we have well established in this stream.
Yeah.
So,
And for those that have been in our Discord and our Final Fantasy 14
Christ.
players, y'all know just how much my completionist ways are kind of like maddening. Like with trying to get all the relic weapons, like ARR relic weapons for all the classes.
Got those, have a bunch more quests I can do, but no reason to do them at this point. Yeah, there's no like significant reason to do it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Crypto Ducky.
Oh,
Hope you have a great day.
yeah, thank you so much, Crypto. Appreciate that. Crypto coming in with the sub.
The Witchery Dream World is one of the worst things in this pack. Yeah. The Nightmare World is the worst thing in this pack.
Yeah. You remember when we went there together for the first time? We were just like, what is happening?
It was awful.
What's attacking me?
So
And then I
I'm
started like floating out in the
wondering-
water, like, and it was still
it was
killing
following
me
you out of
anyway.
the water. Now, now that we're in IV and we have mobs turned off, if you go to the nightmare world, are there mobs? Is there just that nightmare thing that attacks you?
Oh, and tell Kat already has the Traveler's Gear 1, like the glide thing for the what is that thing called? The cloak that you've been wearing? The Mantle of the Raven. Actually, I guess maybe you should bind the second keybind to that. Yeah, in the Traveler's Gear, there's like 3 different active abilities. You could bind one, like active ability number 2 to something else.
How do I do that?
Well, just
I don't remember.
in the keybinds section of the quest, or not quest book, but controls.
Thank you.
And then just type in Traveler, and it should pop up. Yeah, so you probably want to bind that to something.
Okay, let's see.
Different thing, different keybind. Yeah. What a... No? Or are you saying no about using the same keybind? Yeah. Looks like something else has P. You'd have to search for key P. Oh, the place item in the world thing. You don't really use that though, do you?
Yeah, I don't ever use that. It's fine.
Wait, you bound it to backspace?
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I would put key and use backspace. Or type in back, B-A-C-K. Yeah, you need to escape. There you go.
There we go. Okay. Well, that's not working.
So now you have to take the cloak and you have to put it in your hand.
Oh.
And then you have to I'm assuming that this is the correct way to do it. The same way that we bound it, the Raven cloak. Let me try to find that. I think it's under getting around. Yeah, so then you have to type in /Traveler's Gear space bind space 2. That's what the command is. Hold on. It's like 2 L's. 2 L's. Yes. And the cloak is in your hand. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
That should work. Yeah.
Okay, very cool.
Now when you wear that cloak and you hit P, then that should.
Aha.
Yeah.
Very cool. That's awesome. All right. Thank you.
Not complicated at all.
Yeah, not one bit. All right, so let's go check out Blood Magic. It has been probably at least a month and a half since I've been down here.
Maybe even 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't remember like anything that we were doing in here.
Time has passed quicker than you think.
Yeah.
Like subscribe for 3 months, and I was like, wait, what? No, that can't be. That's not
crazy.
Possible.
Hey, Sean.
Well, if it isn't Sean Hayes, hello.
Oh, apparently we did it a different way, but I'm glad that it works.
Oh. Well, we probably did it the hard way then. That was the only way I knew. So, oh well.
Thank you, Tell.
Anyway, how are you doing, Sean? How's your world lately? I haven't been able to see anything going on in your world recently. Do that. Right now, I'm trying to make an industrial centrifuge so I can process this Endstone dust. Have like a dedicated thing just dedicated to Endstone. There we go. You did it the way to hit a single key, which is probably better than my way. Okay, well, whatever works.
Well, yeah, I'm glad that worked. God, this warp, man.
It's an issue.
Let's see. More difficult to actually craft things, so don't use them unless you're sure you can craft the item.
Oh god. Do I have... Okay, I do have huge pipe. Good. Work RL is keeping me so busy, haven't had a chance to play. Oh, that sucks, man.
Oh no.
Well, hope you can get back to it eventually. I want to see another Sean stream. 70 hours a week, man. That's rough. Marriaging Steel 250. Oh god. Okay.
Well,
I'm going down like a whole rabbit hole right now. What's going on with you?
It's pretty nice that I've already got things set up to get bacteria stuff from the bees because I need it for stuff with
really
the blood magic. Yeah, the growth medium stuff.
Well, there you go.
And of course, it's good. What is Valence talking about?
So Ruridit is one of the main components. You need a bunch of Ruridit fine wire to make LUV motors and stuff like that, I believe. So Volans has like eclipsed our playthrough like crazy. So he's already in LUV, already made the assembly line, and yeah, right here you need basically 16 ingots of Ruridit per motor, which this stuff is not like inconsequential to process, right? So if you want to make a hot ingot of this, let's see. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, the time on it isn't what's insane. So if we were to divide this, if you run this at like IV, it would be what, 175 seconds? Cheaper at LUV, I guess, but 700, yeah, exactly. Yep. I remember that being a big bottleneck for like basically making the fusion reactor, right? Because you need so many of those motors, or so many pumps, really. Where is it? Superconducting coil block, which requires 64 2x superconductor LUV wire. Each one of which, well, you make them in batches of 15, but each batch of 15 requires an LUV pump. Yeah. This is not easy to get your first fusion reactor.
That sounds really crazy.
No. So you need literally like, I don't know the calculations, but it's probably like at least 10,000 Ruridit.
Ooh.
I could be exaggerating that, but it's kind of within that area.
That is incredibly painful.
Yeah, so you need like a Vulcanist probably running at LUV, like a quad Vulcanist at LUV. Even then, it's gonna take forever. But made me go back to bees to get the Krypton bee. Yeah, Krypton would definitely help you out there. Absolutely. I mean, Krypton bee is its own pretty significant journey, right? Okay. This. Put this in the EBF. Trying to do Marriaging Steel 250. Because we're going to need to make a bunch of centrifuges going forward, so might as well go ahead and get this on Autocraft. There we go, perfect. And we need like 20 casing roughly. Ooh, Inconil 792. That's got another problem. More recipe encoding.
It's like never ending.
Everybody's favorite pastime. Yeah. Which is crazy because when we first started doing it, it felt so good to do it. Now I'm already like, oh, another recipe. There we go.
The only thing I don't like is when you start running out of space and then you gotta go find the machine to go put
You have to put the thing
upgrade
in. Yep. That happens a lot. Okay, we need to make these guys right here. Which... Oops.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you saw this, but Volant said it made me go back to bees to grab the Krypton bee.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. Yeah. Which is, the Krypton bee is hard to get, right? But once you get it, you're in good shape.
There's so many bees we still have left to make.
Mm-hmm. That understatement of the century right there.
Yeah.
Definitely needs, speaking of those pattern capacity cards, time to go put one for rods. Recipe encoding took over manual crafting. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. What do we need now? Oh, we got everything. Nice. Still working on the controller block. That's okay. I can get a maintenance hatch. We'll need an output bus ME. Order that. I'm going to throw it to you just for a second, Kat.
Okay.
Time to lower the standing desk.
I am just looking for glue. I need to make balls of glue. Thought we had some in the chest around here. Here we go.
Here, what do you need ball of glue for?
I need it for bottom line to make the speed rune.
Try to make what?
To eventually make the speed rune, but I need it to make the aether that you then use to make the speed rune.
Oh wow, glue from electromagnetic tools. Dude, that is so specific. That's so funny. You would think like slime balls or something would work in that recipe, but
You would think.
nope. You can melt rubber into the smeltery.
Melt rubber.
Yeah, because it
Into the
needs a very
smeltery?
specific kind of glue, which you can either... Well, you can fluid extract slime balls to get that glue. Okay.
Well, I've already got the glue, so it's all good.
Oh, okay. You're ahead then. Pay no attention to me.
That's why I was so confused. Like, what?
Never
I've,
mind.
I've already got what I need.
I'm behind.
All right. So, back to blood magic. Actually, I don't know where I put my blood magic doodad.
Doodad?
Yeah, the doodad. that
Ah,
thing.
yes, the doodad, of course.
Maybe it's in one of my backpacks. The blood orb. That's the term I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, it's very important.
There's another different glue ball later that is very specific and different. Oh, well, shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, not at all. Hmm. I don't see it in here.
Oh, you found your orb.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
But I don't remember how to see how much is in the orb. Like, is there a way to see how much is in your orb?
Is that just like your personal life points or whatever?
Yeah.
There is a way. I don't remember. How close is 2.7? If I had to guess, Sean, I don't know anything, but just my intuition would tell me several months away at least, because the summer is usually sort of like the lowest point of development, like as far as the speed of development goes for GTNH. So if I had to guess, it's not going to be until like fall at least. Oh yeah, it's one of the sigils.
Is it the divination sigil?
That sounds right.
Okay, cool. Keyboard.
Yeah, thank you, Shani.
Thank you guys very much.
Oh, did it work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet.
I'm popping it back in here to get filled back up.
I feel like, don't you eventually just want a blood altar dedicated to filling up your LP constantly?
Well, I mean,
I feel like that should be a goal, right?
Well, we can always expand this room back.
Well, or you could just have like a second blood altar that's like underneath that one or something with.
So well, no, underneath is going to be where our sacrifice stuff is going to be.
But underneath that, I guess. I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
All right. So
eventually, yes, with Well of Suffering. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think that's how I've done blood magic in the past in other packs, is I've done like a separate altar just dedicated to filling LP, as opposed to like a crafting one, you know. Oh god, another pattern capacity card. Ah yes. Right.
Wow.
And an altar on top of that, yeah. Sorry, what?
I was just about to read what they were saying.
Mm-hmm.
But that is insane that you need so many altars.
Come on, are you that surprised?
I shouldn't be at all.
Oh, you can run Extreme Entity Crusher with the ritual running. Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's funny. I actually have that written down in my notes.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Hey, Dragonoid.
Yo, what's up? We're glad to finally stream.
Yeah, for real.
You know, Kat's been out of commission for like a week and a half. She's feeling much better, though.
Thank freaking goodness.
I've come quite far since the last time I was able to catch your stream. Yeah. We got it to IV like a couple weeks ago. You know, we're going to get cozy in IV for quite a while, right? I mean, we haven't even started to do any of the plat or monazite, bastite lines. But, yeah. We kind of flew through EV relatively quickly. We had to get those sweet IV loot bags.
Yeah, you were so excited about those.
And then disappointed.
Right.
But that's okay.
And thank you so much, Dragonoid. I'm very glad to be back and to be feeling better.
Still completing all the quests. Yeah. Of course. Although, really, it gets easier as you go along. Like, I mean, you look at EV and IV, like, honestly, a lot of these quests are pretty mandatory. With the exception of, like, I guess some of the nuclear stuff, right? You know, superconductor, I guess. But you do want to do a lot of this stuff incidentally. The only thing that might be a little bit awkward is, you know, we do have to do all these lines. We need to make sure we have PBI, which you do want to do this stuff mostly in IV anyway, but, you know, you could technically skip monazite until a little bit later into LUV, which we obviously won't do because of the challenge. So... That's what you said about EV and HV. Well, you know.
Yep. I wasn't going to say it.
Okay. Did we? Okay, not. I did hook up the multi-smelter recently, so we got that going.
So how many altars do you guys think that we're going to need? And are they all going to have to be like max tier altars?
I mean, I would say just 2, but maybe you do need more.
None of them will be max tier. All just tier 1.
Why wouldn't you want them a higher tier? I'm curious about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about too.
I think you'll need more blood altars for is if some of the specific rituals to do auto crafting with alchemic chemistry said, okay. That does make sense. Oh, except one gotcha. So one of them max for, you know, main crafting and stuff, I would assume.
So how many like altars do you guys have? Tell.
One altar has to get tiered up over time. A lot more of the passive automation ones can just be tier 1. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dude, I should just like make 100 of these things. Just one. That's because I'm a slacker. Oh yeah, you're such a slacker. Yeah. You do barely anything on the server. Yeah. Oh yeah, we need energy hatch. Gosh, what kind of energy hatch do we want this to run at? Probably EV, right? This is going to constantly drain 2000 EU, which is not insignificant for us at this current stage. Gosh, maybe I just want to run this at HV. Yeah. Let's err on the safe side and just do HV. You can always change that later. In theory, you will want maybe 1 tier 2, 1 tier 3, 1 tier 4, just so you can dedicate them to making slates of those tiers. Really the only reason to have them tiered up for the slates. That makes sense. Okay.
And that does make a lot of sense. Dragonoid says, now that I've got clean room and HV, I'm planning to go down the circuit line and get the circuits I need to start with some of the fancy multis. Would love to get DT, oil cracker, vacuum freezer.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are big steps. What I need right now is vanadium gallium cable, because we have none. It's unfortunate.
Not what I want.
This is circuit 4 in the wire mill. Thank God we have the wire mill now. All right, there we go. Oh, we do have a bunch cooked up, so this shouldn't take but a second. I need the vanadium gallium cable to extend our power spine. So I want to do some of the processing of stuff up here on this tier. Basically, this is going to be like where we process stuff from crops. Let's go ahead and get this knocked out. We'll do this. Now you're taking crops prisoner? I mean, you know, all within our control. That's right. Also, hello, Halloweeny. Good to see you.
Oh, hey, Halloween.
What is this? 835. I should have all these block numbers memorized by now, you would think. And good old 106512.
Yes,
Love.
Halloween. This is the Kanaday that gives region. I think it's what, region 3?
Yeah, region 3, yep. Super, super good.
Mm-hmm. I should probably... Yeah, I probably need to go ahead and bring some more bees in here. My sacrificial bees.
Sacrifice.
Yeah. I have a whole bunch of extra bees. I just put them in this chest to be sacrificed to the altar.
Oh, I understand what you're talking about now. The runes, do they stack if you have multiple altars? So like LP storage capacity runes? You have multiple altars. Oh, I don't know. Tree has those insane healing gas potions. I don't know about those, but those sound awesome. With that description. Oh, and yeah, I mean, even Halloween's talking about it, so yeah.
Yeah,
time last a while.
I have quite a few healing potions down there.
Oh, were you using those?
You know, I haven't used them because this was so nice because it was just like passive.
Yeah. Yeah, the flower works really, really well. If you're into Botania.
I'd rather save those potions for other things, like when I go to the dream world or the nightmare world. Like that's when I usually take them with me, is when I go.
Right.
Like,
right.
There was something else I used them for. I can't remember right now off the top of my head. Oh yeah, that Thaumcraft hunger thing is hitting me.
Oh, what is it called?
A natural hunger.
Yeah.
It's a great time to get it. Like I haven't gotten that thing in forever, and now it's hitting me when I'm doing blood magic, when I'm like already taking hearts off.
Poor timing.
Yeah. We really need to go for the Gaia Guardian soon.
I want to know how to cheese that boss. I flippin' hate that boss. I don't even care. I don't care how cringe the cheesing is. I'll do it. Wait, you can eat rotten flesh to cure that? No way. You should try that, Cat.
Huh. Do we have any more rotten flesh?
We should.
That was awful, and I like.
There's some in the system.
Kind of it.
A little bit.
Oh, it's not letting me eat it. Oh, there it goes.
Check your buffs. I feel like the time went down on it some. It was at 2 minutes, like a little bit ago. Yeah, it's totally like taking it down like 45 seconds or so. With each. Oh, drink Jägermeister for the Gaia fight. Yeah, I think we do have that from that quest or whatever. Don't you get more warp eating rotten flesh? Do you get warp from that? I was not aware of that. That doesn't sound good.
Oh my god, not more warp. I have one little.
Cat's having a bad time with warp these days. I think you only get warp from the brains. Okay. Okay, you're good, Cat.
Yeah, it hasn't changed. We're totally good.
Saved.
Yeah, not more.
Cutting machine. Okay. What was I trying to make? Oh yeah, the transformers. You need to transform from LUV to HV, basically. Just get away with a normal EV transformer. Problem with damage buffs is Gaia is hard damage capped. Yeah, they put so many stipulations on that fight to keep you from cheesing it. Terror Wart can't clear the unnatural hunger debuff? I don't know. I don't think we've ever tried Terror Wart before. Barely do more than 25 damage unless you crit. There's critical strikes? Really? Or you mean like the jumping down and critting? Yeah.
Warp is like totally having a field day with me today.
Mm-hmm. Eldritch Guardian spawned earlier, started attacking us. It's good times.
Oh, that's right. But talking about the talisman of Remedium, I have it equipped.
Yeah, I bet it would. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we definitely keep that in our bag just in case we get, what is it, like nuclear poisoning or whatever?
Yes. That's really bad.
That was the worst. Like, I think the only other way to clear that stuff is like if you kill yourself. Good times.
We were talking about the incense stick earlier, but they were saying with how bad my warp is, it probably won't help. So we're just trying to make a bunch of soap right now, but
What
it's
was it?
taking a while.
You're too far along for that, I believe.
I'm too far gone.
Yeah.
My poor corrupted mind.
It's a mess right now. Oh God, I don't even know if I have enough. Oh, I've got to check to see if I have enough channels here. Yeah, I totally don't. Okay. We need to basically run this. This is our subnet spine right here. I basically need to continue running this dense cable all along here. Okay. Let's do it.
Tell us, did you at least get anything good from the Guardian? I didn't even see the Guardian because I was like, what the heck is happening?
Yeah, no, it was just like a iron chest plate. That was it. I forgot that those guys can even give anything good.
So you're the one that killed it, baby?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like just something that appeared and then disappeared. I didn't even know you killed anything.
No, I definitely killed it, yeah. I'm pretty sure it would have killed us if we let it.
Yeah, I kept taking damage for a while, but I didn't see anything.
You got 200 warp total after going to the other dimension. Did you spawn a wither? That's like right on the cusp.
That is crazy. What dimension did you go to? The cutting machine. Darn. We don't have a higher level cutting machine, do we? Oh, well.
There's an EV cutting machine.
There is?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
In the clean room. But you need to... It doesn't have any lubricant in it, so you need to, like, make a recipe.
Oh, that's fine. I have to put blood in it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Eldritch Eyes? What do you use Eldritch Eyes for? The Thumb Maze Dimension. Let's see, I don't even know what the heck that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
That does not sound like a place I want to go.
Okay, let's get this. We'll worry about the channels in a minute. Because I'm actually out of rubber in order to do them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of in like... I'm in one of those like modes where I'm running into like 3 different obstacles and then obstacles beyond those obstacles, and it's like one of those moments.
Are you doing Thaumcraft?
No, you would think, right?
You would.
But no.
Oh. Eldritch Eyes are used to open the portals to the Thumb dimension. I mean, is there anything good in the Thumb dimension? Like, and it apparently gives you a crap ton of warp to go there. Jeez Louise. That bath soap has a cooldown of like
Oh, and the quest thing, yeah.
jeez.
Pretty brutal.
Absolutely insane. Primordial pearls. You get those from the dimension? I feel like we've talked about something with primordial pearls
We
before.
did, yeah. From the boss in the dimension. Ah. Something wrong with those pillars?
Well, right now it's at tier 3 and it keeps wanting to make this slate. So I think I need to take it back down to a tier 1 to be able to make this slate.
Oh yeah, I think you're right, because we were talking about like different tiers for different slates,
Mhm.
so that makes sense.
The boss in it, the boss from that dimension is kind of a butthead.
Oh boy.
That is not very comforting hearing from you guys. I think you have to pull them out early. Yeah. The problem is, like, I don't know if it's like this for everybody, but since the update, like, things are kind of weird with how they show up, and especially with like the altar. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like I couldn't see the slate in here most of the time. So like really I couldn't see it really until it was already done, and I'm like, this isn't what I need.
I guess that could be like Angelica or something.
Yeah,
Being
that's what I
weird.
think. So like I think it's just safer to just take it down to tier 1, which I just changed out a block and it did that, so it's no big deal. Holy mackerel.
Oh, muffler hatch. Time to get
Right now
muffler.
it's showing. That's good. It's very
Yeah.
picky and choosy about when it's gonna appear.
It's like messes with the Thaumcraft animations too.
Even like the drawers and chests and stuff, it messes with those.
Mm-hmm. I'll take the extra FPS any day, though.
Yeah, I know you were very sensitive to FPS.
Mm-hmm. Cryo conduits with filters can help automate this. Yeah, totally.
Oh.
I know there's... Yeah, so the way you would do that, Kat, for the input, because you can stack items into the like you can stack the same item if you just use a normal item conduit. You could stack a bunch of items that you didn't want to, you didn't want to do it that way into the blood altar. So you can use something called limited item filter. and it'll filter items based on their stack size. So you can just have one go in at a time, and then just one will stay in there until it's done, and then the next one will go in. Like,
Okay.
without the limited item filter, it's very finicky. It's very awkward.
I bet.
Got tired of having one altar, so we made 4. Hey, there you go. Might as well.
The only thing that sucks about having multiple altars is all the blood you have to give it.
Well, ideally, by that time, you're just doing the ritual underneath each one, right?
Yeah. Right now, I'm not there yet, though.
So actually, in the middle of messing with all this stuff, I realized I needed another centrifuge for the sticky resin. So we're actually making 2 multi-block centrifuges. Oh god.
I swear, it feels like every time you feel like you're about to do, like, you just need this one thing, and you really need, like, a whole rabbit hole of things.
Oh yeah. That's okay. Oh, what the hell is this circuit? Programmed breakthrough circuit 2. Oh my god. Okay. We do have extra interfaces for the mixer, so that's okay. Actually not sure how I'm even gonna label that. Let's see. Where's my mixer? Here we go.
All right.
What do we call this thing? Breakthrough circuit? Okay, mixer BC2. Sure. Okay. And what are these other ones called? Bio circuits? Oh, they both have to have a B, huh? Okay. Oops. Okay. BRC. Actually, break. We'll say break or we'll say bio. That's how we'll differentiate. Okay. Alchemy stinks, not breakthrough circuits making patterns obnoxious. I know, right? Yeah. It's gonna be like that though. That's fine. Yeah, this one. Here, marrying steel.
Do we have wet concrete in the in our system?
Wet concrete? No, we don't.
Okay.
You're probably just gonna have to go make that manually in Market Square.
Well, I
Use
knew that
it.
we had some in Market Square.
Oh, it might be in a fluid cell somewhere over there. Yeah. How much, I don't know.
Halloween asked, what GT++ multis do you have?
We've got a lot of them. A lot in quotation marks, right? There's a lot more we could do. So we don't have like the cutting machine yet. I don't have large processing factory GT++. No, it's not. Yeah, we got our bending machine. We got our forming press. We got what else? Extruder, mixer, wire mill. I guess that is it. So yeah, cutting machine is kind of high on the priority list. Although we do need to do the alloy blast smelter before we can make any of the other stuff. So we kind of went with all the essentials: bending machine, extruder, mixer, wire mill. Those were like the top of the list. So, and then obviously we've got, centrifuges here that we're making. Also gonna have to make some electrolyzers. So when we get the sugar beets, for example, we'll electrolyze the sugar. Let's see. How are these doing? Okay, those are doing fine. Right, I do need some sulfur. I'm also going to need to make a LCR dedicated to making raw molten rubber. Because as crazy as that sounds, like we actually have things like molten silicon rubber automated, but we don't have molten rubber automated. Which feels really stupid at this point, and it is. But yeah, it's something we got to deal with. So right now I was trying to make this dense covered cable. Okay, yeah, let's just make 32 of it. And I was out of molten rubber for that. I need to extend our subnetwork. We need to change this out for dense cable. So we can actually get some ME channels up here for where I'm trying to do the processing of like sticky resin and endstone dust and things like that.
Greg says you should consider replacing all rubber with silicone. There's no reason to automate regular rubber at this stage.
Having on-demand rubber is fine. I didn't think about doing that. And yeah. I'm still gonna need a, I still need to process this rubber dust anyway, right? Or at least process the sticky resin.
Molten silicone rubber.
I feel like there are a couple things that you need refined glue for that nothing else works for. I don't remember what those things were.
Well,
I could be mistaken.
Something I just did with Blood Magic was a case of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had to use refined glue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah. Those can be replaced with silicone rubber. Yeah, maybe I should like go look at some of those recipes, right? And just switch them over. That being said, I don't know if our... Where is our silicone rubber? Let's see. I think it's down here. No, that's styrene butadiene, which we could also use, by the way. We probably should use, in fact. Oh yeah, here's our molten silicon rubber. Let's see. How much of that are we getting? How much do we have? 1.1 million. I don't know what stopped this. I have to go back and look at the multi-blocks. I don't know what stopped it. We only have 1.1 million. We should have 4 million, except something's stopping it. We do have 4 million styrene butadiene, which I could start using that as well. In fact, where is my... Covered. Yeah, we're using molten rubber for this. Yeah, let's switch this out. ME covered cable. switch that out for styrene butadiene. And then we can actually cancel this craft. There we go. How are you doing auto crafting for the mixer multi-block? Take a look here. So, because right now at the stage that we're at, we're not using like a bunch of different fluid mixer recipes. I just have fluids going in automatically with a fluid export bus. It's like we've just got water going in here. Eventually we'll need things like molten redstone, molten glowstone. Eventually we'll have to change this out for like dual interfaces and, you know, in some instances. But other than that, we're just using, you know, regular interfaces with just regular input buses. You want to make sure that these are big enough. So like bigger than LV probably. Because a lot of the dust recipes will need more than 4 things in there at one time. So make sure you do that. But other than that, it's, you know, fairly straightforward. Oh, you're trying to do something with the mixer right now?
Yeah.
What are you trying
It's
to do?
funny timing with that question.
Yeah. You're trying to do wet concrete?
Yeah, I'm trying to do the wet concrete.
Well, that's going to be a problem because I don't have a output
Yeah, that's what I was just
hatch
wondering
at the
about.
moment. And if we did have an output hatch, then we would need somewhere for the wet concrete to go in fluid storage, which means we would need a super tank dedicated to wet concrete. Remember how I showed you how to add something to fluid storage before?
Yes.
Yeah. So you have to do that. And then you would probably want to make an output. I did program this today, output hatch. There's an ME version, which is what you want to get, and you want to add that to the mixer.
I'll just
What?
go the old-fashioned way.
Wait, no.
My inventory is already full enough. Do you see this monstrosity?
Yeah, it's kind of giving me anxiety to look at right now.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
I can't handle any more things in my inventory right now. I'll just take some water.
Yeah, Halloweeny. I'm already feeling that. I'm already feeling that. Like, I can see us running out of space in our mixer pretty quickly. By the way, sorry if I'm butchering your name. I don't know how to say your name. I'm just going to keep saying Halloweeny until I'm corrected. Yeah, because we only have... Like, let's say that Cat added that output hatch, then we would have even one less spot. We'd only have 2 empty interfaces at that point. And there's so many different circuits for mixing. It's crazy. So... Probably have to make another one sooner than later. Okay. We've got an okay amount of this cable. We might need more, but let's go ahead and start putting this to work. Oop. We need flight juice. Using an item conduit to pull item out of a dual interface. For some reason, when it puts the items back in, it pulls back into the input hatch. I don't know. I've never tried to set up a dual interface with an item conduit coming out of it. I really can't speak to that. Okay, we're gonna have to temporarily break some of this stuff here. Okay. It's everyone for IC2 coolant, so we don't use water from reservoir hatch instead of distilled for more efficient your SP. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So you kind of have a conflict going on there. Okay, so theoretically, this should already free up at least one, at least one channel for us. Oh, not quite. Almost there. Here we go. No, it freed up 2 channels. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So this is enough for now. This is a problem that we're going to definitely have to, like, future remedy. But should be in good enough shape at least to get a P2P up here. In fact, let's get... Oh. I broke things. Okay. Well, hopefully the system sorts itself out in a minute. Seems like whenever I touch the subnet at all, it just freaks out.
Yeah, it says, like, when I hover over this, it says, oh, it looks like it's fixed now, but it said device missing channel.
It's like the whole system has to reboot or something. I don't know. Suggest doing a subnet instead of Ender IO to move item slots. Yeah, exactly, Shiny. So, like, for example, kind of got that going on our processing array, our assembler machines. We've got this subnet in green here, and then you got fluid P2Ps. We got basically these two are tied together, so this is going into an input hatch, and then the interface itself is directly tied to an input bus, and so this is how we move the fluids out of the dual interface into the multi-block. And I like having dedicated hatches. You might be able to figure something else out with like quadruple input hatch or something, but this has just always worked well for me. Let's request some more P2Ps here. You know, I did have wireless terminal on my to-do list. We've definitely had the technology for a while to get this going. Gosh, yeah, don't even talk to me about ore processing. We have like none right now. We're not gathering ores, we're not processing them. We're just kind of getting by with what we have at the moment. Like a huge project coming up next week or two. Let's see. Ooh, I am gonna have a problem here as well. Just having problems everywhere. Yeah, I guess let's put one right here. Let's get color applicator. Let's change this to purple. Oops. There we go. Then we'll call this one, I guess we'll just call this like ARM processing. That seems good. Have you really automated styrene mutiny? Yes, we did. We did. Main reason for that is because it was in the quest book and we have to complete all the quests. It's our self-imposed challenge. So yeah, when we were in HV here, we just went ahead and set up an automated process for it. 'Cause we also needed regular polystyrene for biolab. Again, there's like no practical reason to do this at this point in progression, but we followed the quests. Ooh, let's a little light on the subject here. But yeah, I'm aware that, like, at least it's my understanding that silicon rubber pretty much does everything that styrene butadiene does and more. What point do you need lutetium that will become the bane of your existence? That is kind of the latter half of ZPM. So that's when you need to get americium. And you need americium. Well, you need it for a lot. You need it for like all the UV components going forward. It's like the Ruridit of UV, I think.
Isn't that like what killed us?
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, so you need a ton of americium. And to get the americium, you need let's see, where is it? Lutetium and chrome in a fusion reactor Mark II. Yeah, ZPM is a very short chapter. If you have proper infrastructure, which if you got through LV, you probably do, right? Then ZPM is not really much of an issue. But the lutetium, if you're not prepared for it, is obviously a pretty big deal. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this maintenance. Okay. Oh yeah, meteor. Yeah, the blood magic meteors will also get you through that. Absolutely. We did do some thorium processing, so we have like a minimal amount of lutetium. And what we plan to do is we just need one block of it, and then we can breed the lutetium B, and then never have to worry about it again, essentially. Molten rub. Yeah, that was awkward. Whoops, you didn't see that. Let's see. Oh, right. We were going to run applied energistics over there. We now have enough. Okay. Go. Cat, how's life?
Oh, life is going.
More primal mushrooms. Oh boy.
Yeah.
We'll get that Centivi going one day. One fine day.
So what's really kind of funny though is, you know how I took away the place button? I had to actually use the Acabus or whatever.
Oh, I mean, we could always just have a chest for it. Yeah. Or you could probably use it like an item frame as well.
Oh yeah, you could totally use an item frame. I did put some in the system, so.
Oh, no wonder.
Oh, wait. Look this up.
Totally placed all my cables the wrong way.
Thaumcraft just makes me want to cry.
Why? What now?
I just have to research everything.
We should look into getting that research multi-block one day. Or like do the research for you.
That would be lovely.
Yo, Phoenix, what's up? Haven't seen you stream in a while.
God.
What's up? Thanks for the raid. Hope you raccoons are doing well. We finally got Cat back streaming.
Yeah.
He's suffering through more Thaumcraft at the moment.
What have I done to myself?
You agreed to play GTNH. That's what you did to yourself. Hope you all had a good stream. I paint this already? Okay, yes I did. Okay. Good. Let's put that away. Put all that cable away. Let's get a... Where's my dense cable? Hello? There it is. And we do need to... Oh, that's right. I'm out of like normal dense cable. Okay, that's fine. Let's run our ME cable up here and attach it to these three right there. Okay. And then for our stocking input bus, we're going to do sticky resin, right? Because this is the one that's dedicated to sorting out raw rubber dust. Now, I do need to add areas or super chests to this. Transfer in town, so you had some off GTNH time. Nice. Yeah, very nice.
Thank you again, Phoenix. I hope you have a great day. Great night. I don't know where everyone is.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people from
either.
Europe that watch us too.
Yeah, have a good night. Let's see.
Okay, I think I have this done.
We're going to need 2 more super chests and then 2 more storage buses as well. What are you making?
Speed runes.
Ah, nice. Oh, 2 sticky cards as well. Sticky cards like my new best friend. Sorry I got totally sidetracked and didn't make the Essentia provider and all that stuff.
It's easy to do with Greg.
I still have it pinned. It's still in my like my rear view mirror. I glance at it occasionally.
Halloween says, I'm going on vacation next week, and it's going to be right after we get our power situation fixed. Oh, gosh. Well, where are you going on vacation?
Did warn you, Vin. Yeah. You did. Oh my goodness, this stuff's taking forever. Okay, there we go.
Greg says, no interceptor?
Not yet. We'll get to it. Visit some family. Nice. Very nice. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Ooh. Quest. Nice.
Oh. Greg says, by the way, no reason to put items in correct spots. Just keep correct order of them. It's enough. I didn't know that. I thought you had to put them in like their exact right spot. Oh, it lowers stability.
Yeah,
But
because
if you
then
get
you're
enough
not. Yeah, because
of
you're
it,
not
whatever.
like symmetrical anymore or whatever. But we've got so much stability already that I don't think that should matter.
I don't know which one of these I should get. I mean, I don't think this was that hard to make. And I don't think these are that hard to make either. So maybe I should do a loot bag. You actually get from these. Oh, order does not matter either. That is very cool. But if it's out of order, does that mess the stability factor too? Yeah, I was kind of thinking these loot bags were kind of not worth it. I feel like I saved a bunch and opened them, and I was gravely disappointed. Oh, do this so I don't have to do this again. Let's see. Here are 2 sigils. I guess we can do these. Oh, great. More infusion altar stuff, baby.
Okay, well, I'm making really good progress. I've got 1 or 2 centrifuges up and running, and like the wiring was like half the battle. So, where is? Hold on, where is my?
What the heck is this thing? Oh, that's not hard.
Do we not have refined glue in the system?
I don't believe so, but
Oh, we do. We do.
I was about to say, I know there's a can out there with the machines because I used it. How stable is our altar?
I think it's like 50 something.
That wasn't what I was trying to do.
Like 58 or something like that.
49.
Oh, 49. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still pretty decent.
So I guess since I can't really place this, I'm just going to put this in this chest over here.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, wait.
After ones are decent, they drop filled bell jars. Place them in a way that minimizes that to a single item at a time, or just make the altar super stable. Yeah, exactly. I think I changed my mind on this. So I don't want some of these centrifuges. I don't want them to run forever. But if I have output bus and output hatch, they're just going to infinitely cache, and this thing's going to just keep running forever, right? Like as long as it has sticky resin, which we're going to get endlessly. So I think I actually want to... Oh, no, wait. Actually, I can keep it from caching infinitely, right? Can I just use like a screwdriver on it? Prevent that? We'll stop accepting items when offline for more than 2 seconds. Okay. Yeah. So we can let the output hatch cache infinitely, but the output bus, I don't want to cache infinitely. So like once that super chest is full of raw rubber dust, I want it to stop. Okay. Like I actually don't have much, even though we got to ZPM before, I actually don't have much experience with the output bus and output hatch ME, so especially with some of these processing tasks, so kind of still learning here. Yeah, there we go. And because we have the sticky card, once this fills up with raw rubber dust, it will have nowhere else to go, and so it will stop that machine eventually. Yeah, I think that's the way we want to do it. You should place enough pedestals around the altar that a second craft can be placed while the first one is going. Ah, yeah. I don't know if we'll have enough room for that in the future. I kind of want to make a... I was talking about this earlier. I kind of want to make a second infusion altar that's more dedicated to applied energistics.
Yeah, I didn't know that you wanted to do that.
Yeah, I mean, just so it's more flexible and we don't worry about the look of it as much as the first one. We got to keep that first one looking spiffy. Can't you feed those reagents into Meteor Ritual to increase size yield? Wait, is the highest instability only 32? Really? That's much smaller than I would have thought. Interesting. Altar max size is like 8 to each direction from say, yeah. That sounds right. Although I think you can have the stability things a lot further than 8. Use Terra Orbis Terra to add half blocks radius to meteors. Yeah, all this meteor stuff is gonna be really new to us.
Yeah,
I'm very
but
curious.
I'm really excited to, start doing that.
One of the only things I know about meteors is when you do the ritual to make sure that you are extra far away.
Was that John that we saw that?
Oh, maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, I do remember seeing someone die from like... like you would think they were safe, but no.
Smashed by the meteor. That was really funny though.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Working on centrifuge number 2 now. And this one's going to be for the endstone dust. So we do want an output hatch. And this one I actually might let run. As long as we have endstone dust, I might just let it keep running infinitely. Means we can just leave the output hatch and bus in their normal configuration. And we'll want stocking input bus as well. Muffler hatch. Oh gosh, I don't even want to start thinking about that bacteria stuff. I don't really understand it, but I've heard other people talk about it, and what a pain it is.
Wait, the growth medium stuff?
Oh, maybe I was thinking of something else. I was thinking about the... Yeah, I was thinking about something else. I was thinking about the stuff you need for, like, later circuits.
I was about to say, I've got growth medium set up on, you know, to automate
Yeah,
already.
no, that stuff is fine.
Oh, no, give it back. Greg says BioVat isn't that bad to automate.
Okay, I think that's what I was thinking of, yeah. Never gotten that far. Alright, here we go. Centrifuge dose. I could wall share these. But we're not going to. Oh. Energy hatch. Derp. And we'll just go HV again. Trying to make sure our passive processes aren't too crazy yet. Always come to upgrade them later. And we'll do stocking. Output bus, output hatch. Get rid of beneath. Maintenance hatch on the side. And muffler hatch. There we go. Nice. We'll get another sign here. This is going to be... We'll just call this Endstone Dust. Processing. And then... put all these down. I think we do need another HV transformer. Oh, the dissolution tank? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that thing is a big pain in the butt. There was a nice guide that I found somewhere on the GTNH Discord where you used... There was some kind of, like, fluid level emitter block that allowed you to control, you know, the amount that you put in easily to get around that requirement of the dissolution tank. Once I found that guide, it was a little complicated wiring, but it was straightforward. Yeah, that could be a giant pain. That's the only time I've ever done the dissolution tank was it the Bastnasite line? Yeah, I think it was. Let's see here. HV. Pop that right there. Input EV. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, get our Flux cable. Get those three hooked up. Easy. And stocking input bus, we do Endstone Dust. We've already got 20k. Nice. Now, do we have... Pretty confident we have a storage bus for helium, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, good. Finally, we're going to be getting some helium in the system again. We had to turn our EBF circuit to 1 temporarily because we didn't have any helium for circuit 11, but that's all about to change. Boom, there we go. Right, finally. Cat, we're getting stuff from the farms. We're processing stuff from the farms.
That is so
It's
good.
been a long time coming, but we're finally there. We used fluid regulators. Wait, when you say fluid regulators, do you mean just this right here? I don't even know how you would... I don't know how that would work. Nice indeed. Yeah, I mean, it's literally something that we probably should have had going at the end of HB, but here we are, right? Let's go check on our... See how our sugar beets are doing. Oh, we're already at like 2130. Okay. Yeah, we should be getting some in the storage farm pretty soon. Awesome. Make sure that I set the plant balls to void. Okay, yeah, we did. Good. All right, Cat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming over to Thaumcraft. I'm back.
Okey-dokey.
So, thing we got to set up for Thaumcraft in the short term, make Cat's life a little bit easier, is we want to do a Essentia providing for the runic altar, the arcane infusion, automatically. Now, I did already start setting up stuff for this. As far as the cabling goes, we get it coming back up there, and I've never set this up before, but I'm pretty sure that we can provide this underneath the altar itself, right? So we'll do a Essentia buffer there, and then above that, right underneath the pedestal, we'll do Infusion Interceptor. I think that works. I hope that works. We're in for... Let's see here. What do we need? For Infusion Interceptor, we need 5 alchemical constructs. Okay. And then we need 4 arcane alembics. Do you have the interceptor? No, we don't yet. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to work on right now. It's the Infusion Interceptor. You use redstone control with covers like most automation... Oh, okay. I can see how you would use that then. That makes sense. Okay. So it looks like we need a lot of thaumium for starters. 45 plus 16, 61 thaumium. We do already have 39, so that's a good start. Actually, we do have 1 plate. Okay, so that's going to be 60 thaumium. We need another 21. Let's get... How are we doing on... Oh, we need more precantatio. Ooh. Okay. Kat, I'm going to have to take some of this stuff that you have cooking in the alembic out.
Okay.
Okay. How vital is that to your current needs?
I can't make soap until that stuff cooks.
Okay. Well, do you want me to be able to work on this right now, or do you want me to wait on it? Or
I don't really care. Warp is warp right now. I'm about to get a whole bunch more. So
warp is warp.
it's warp is my life at the moment.
Oh no. Okay. We do need more magic wood. We don't have any more magic wood, do we?
I don't think so.
Recantatio. Ooh, okay. Um, get some bone meal. Warp good. If you don't have the interceptor, you want the infusion provider right under the altar. Otherwise, you want infusion provider under the altar. What if you do get, like, I do plan on getting the interceptor. I thought you put the interceptor right below the altar. Is that not the case? Oh God, cat. What are you doing? What are you doing to yourself?
Exactly. I told you I'm about to get more warp.
Cut that sentence. Brain no worky. Okay. Okay, see, there's this infusion provider. I don't know what this was. What I wrote down when I was watching you do it before, it was... Oh, wait. No, there's Essentia provider. Okay, no, yeah. It's Essentia provider, goes into infusion inceptor, and then that is underneath the infusion altar base. Right? Interceptor, then Essentia provider. You put it right below central pedestal, and below it you put Essentia provider. Okay, right. That is what I thought. Yeah, thank you for the clarification. Okay, we do have some magic saplings. You know what? We do have... Oh yeah, I've got cotton over here. Oh man, okay. I forgot all about this. Let's remove this. And we're going to put another oak drawer right here. But yeah, we're going to put the saplings here instead. I really don't want magic wood to be a problem again.
Right.
Looks like we do need some benzene. What? Wait, can I not put... Hold up. Yeah, we'll just get the interceptor and the Essentia provider. That seems like the most straightforward way to deal with it. Why can I not... Does this thing not accept magic saplings? Can I not do this?
Are you trying to put them on crop sticks?
No, I'm trying to put them in the Ender.io farming station. If I can't use this sapling for this, I'm going to be really sad. It should work, yeah. So, like, I'm using unstable induced matic, but can't you use this as, like, a tree choppy thing as well? Or no? Doesn't seem to matter which axe I use. It's axe. Doesn't it need all 3 tools? No, I've never put all 3 in here before. So we're actually still using one up here for benzene at the moment. This is like supplementing benzene. And I just put it... Yeah, I put it in the left slot. Maybe I can try to do that real quick. But yeah, unstable mag's totally working on like spruce. Let's see. Yeah, it's in that slot. Well, that is weird. It definitely has energy, right? Yeah. It was weird because it wasn't even letting me put the saplings in like the seed area here, which kind of tells me that, ooh, it's not going to work with this wood. But also, that's really weird. Why would it not? That would. I mean, regardless, we can just... That's right. But I really wanted to solve this problem. Yeah, see, I can't even put it in here. Well, that's stupid. I'm trying to think, how would you automatically farm this otherwise? If it won't let you do that. Alright, well. In the short term, we got some magic wood. Go ahead and chop that up. Farming magic wood for... Oh, we're using it for Thaumcraft, so... it's just like an easy source of precantatio for Thaumcraft. I mean, there are other ways to get precantatio, right? Actually, what are other good ways to get it? Great wood log, maybe? Lots of farmable ways, yeah. We might have to go a different route. Long term. Terra wood is decent. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Itter is nice to get that from that as well. Yeah, maybe we just go Terra wart. I need to set up like a big Terra wart farm in the void dimension anyway. Add that up. Always use great wood, yeah. It's so much arbor, but we are avoiding arbor, so that's not a big deal. Doesn't give itter? Oh, is my tooltip lying to me? Any eye lying to me? Yeah. I was gonna, yeah. That's right, it gives Aurum, yeah. Victus as well. Okay. Right, here we go. In the meantime, magic wood in there. We just need 21 times 4, 84 more precantatio. Then we can get this thaumium going. Let's see. We can actually start looking at the other parts of this. We need 8 V filters. Do we have any of those? We have 2. Okay. Yeah, sometimes NEI just deceives you. Yeah. I've definitely had that happen to me before. Okay, there's our V filters. What else? We need steel fluid pipe. Oh, will it not let you shift click here? Oh, we literally don't have a recipe for... How do we not have a recipe for steel fluid pipe? There we go. Oh yeah, the low pressure boiler garbage. Yeah, let's go make a recipe for that real quick. I think we have a circuit 6. Yeah, circuit 6 and circuit 9 are shared for our assembler. There we go. Depending on where the mouse is hovering, where the mouse is hovering, interesting. Kind of like on B tabs, where the mouse overs are not where you would expect. I don't remember seeing that on B tabs. Interesting. Kat, how are you doing? What's happening?
I'm doing okay. I'm just waiting for things. So I came over here to the bees. Work on bees a little bit. I think I'm going to try working on the pyrotheum and the lapatron bee. You hear me yet?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. That sounds good. Yeah, we were getting pretty close to those, I think, last time we streamed together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
we finally got the energy, and that is what we were waiting on.
Yep, exactly, yeah. I see what you're saying now, Shiny. I actually never noticed that you were even able to see that on the bee breeding tree specifically. I always went to like the bee breeding tab and hover over this to see it. I didn't realize that the tooltip changed there. That's so funny. Yeah, like that. It's actually kind of nice that you can see the requirements on these other bees too. Redwall, you finally got your Indust Biotite farms done. Nice. Yeah, Biotite we will be getting into pretty soon ourselves. Yeah, we literally just set up our Indust processing earlier ourselves, so we're on the same page. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 limbics. Nice. Those. Oh, wait, we need those for infusion. Let's keep those. Okay, and then we need 5 alchemical constructs. Ew, Essentia valves. Gross. Essentia tubes. Oh gosh, okay. Do we have any of that? We have 8. Okay. We need like 22 more Essentia tubes. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need more thaumium screws as well. So we're gonna need even more thaumium than I thought we would. Okay. That's okay. We're at 97. Okay. 100. Okay. So we can make 25 thaumium easily. Here we go. Oh no. You know what's really funny, Shai? We had talked the other day. We want to make like a dueling arena, and we hadn't gotten around to it yet. And I just knew that somebody was going to redeem that before we finished it.
No, I kind of wondered if that was going to happen.
Oh no. Okay. So I definitely want to do a couple things to like set some ground rules, like which we've tried to do before, but to make it fair. One thing that I didn't realize was that you and I had uneven health.
Yep. I tried telling you that.
Yeah, well, I just got distracted. I don't know. Or I didn't care, one or the other. But now I care. Okay, so you want to do it in the void per usual?
Yeah.
All right. By the way, our current number of deaths, the dueling did push Tsuki no Neko above me, but that could all change. It could all change very soon. Let's see.
So I plan on doing a bunch of things to even the odds eventually. Like, I want to get my potions together so that way I can heal
How is that
myself.
evening the odds? I don't have any potions.
Maybe you should be a witch.
Oh yeah, by the way, one time we did try to do just punching each other with our bare fist, and that took way too long. We're not doing that again.
That did take forever. I think we even took off our like armor and stuff, didn't we?
No, but that's probably a good idea actually. Let's see. Where are we? Where are we doing this?
Where are we dueling? I guess over here. Fine.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna put my stuff in a chest too.
I was just about to do the same. Bloop, 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 bloop.
And armor. We can fight in our Christmas pajamas.
Our Christmas pajamas.
Yeah.
I think they look like Freddy Krueger pajamas.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, and see, and I even made you a comparable weapon.
You did make me a good weapon.
All right, so where are you in hearts? Where?
I've got 4 blue.
4 blue. Okay, I have 6 blue. Okay, so I'll just take 2 red heart canisters out. That should fix it, right? Okay, why do I still have 6 blue?
Maybe it takes a minute.
Hold on. Log out, log back in. Okay, yeah, it was just like a graphical issue. Oh, actually, I must have miscounted. Okay, we'll even take an extra one out. All right. So these are like the most even odds I could possibly think of, right?
Did it fix?
Need to take damage to get it back down, I think. Let me log off, log back in one more time. Failed to verify username. Oh, that's...
What?
Okay. All right, we're good.
It fixed.
I'm at the exact same. All right.
All right, cool.
So, rules for anybody who doesn't know: no flying, no crossbows, no ranged weapons. We're just using our... What is this weapon? Vanadium steel rapier. I don't know what this is going to be like with no armor, by the way. This might be a very short duel. Have you both seen Emperor's New Groove? It's been a really long time.
It has been a long time. That was so good. But I'm proud that you actually saw that one, baby.
Yeah, I've watched things before.
Very few
Yeah.
things.
Even the evil lady says you should have thought about that before you became peasants.
Oh my gosh.
All right, you ready to do this?
Shiny says, I'm thinking Cat should have ate food before the duel. But yes, let's do this.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Circling me like a flippin' shark.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Killed me in like 3 hits. What the heck?
Dude, we should have done that with armor. It's over way too soon.
That was flippin' hilarious, though.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're refining the art over time. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, 18 attack damage. I think my Christmas pajamas saved me.
Well, they didn't save me.
Here, you dropped something.
Oh, yes. Let me have my meat.
There you go. Enjoy that.
Oh.
Oh God. Oh. Okay. Well,
it wasn't very much because I
here,
put
I'll
most of
just-
myself in that chest.
we'll just, yeah.
Although, put the grass back down here so we don't fall
Okay.
into this singular hole.
Probably a good idea.
I mean, that
want to
probably
pull
won't be a problem for me, but
don't want to pull a direwolf 20. Duel. That was the shortest duel of all of our duels so far.
yeah, it really was.
Whoops. Also, hello, Riage. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you.
Hey, Wiage.
All right. Well, next time we'll keep the armor on, I think.
Let's see.
Okay. Yo, Trix TM, thank you for the follow.
Thank you very much.
Hello, hello. All right, I am going back to Thaumcraft. I know I just killed you, but I am trying to help you as well. Oh. Let it be known.
You're fine. You're fine.
We need like 10 of these.
Soul Fray. What is that?
What's what?
This like buff or debuff. It says Soul Fray.
I don't remember.
I was like, I never noticed that before.
Maybe you get like some kind of like invulnerability after you respawn or something.
It's from blood magic.
Oh, right. Yeah, you don't want to prick yourself when you have Sulfray on. I think you take more damage or something like that.
Is that why I died so fast?
No. 1, 2. Oh, we need more. Need to program small thaumium gears. Apparently. Let's get that recipe programmed. Come back here. And how many more of these do we need? 8. Okay. I'm so glad it's easier to make thaumium ingots now, because this would be a
Right.
pain in the tuchus. Oh, what do we need now? Levers. Really?
I will be back in just a second.
Okay. All right, there we go. We got 5 more levers. Let's back here. Surely we can craft this now. Oh, no, we can't, because we need more V. This is very nice looking and neat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We spent a lot of time trying to build nice stuff, so I appreciate that. Yeah, this Thaumcraft area is like one of my favorite builds I've done in quite a while. I was really happy with it. These like one of the cool things is all these different bookshelf variants that come from Chisel. Yeah, these are really nice. Chisel's just such a good mod. Especially with all the stuff they added recently to it. Even better than it's ever been. White laboratory blocks for us. I've done that myself before, so I'm with you. Hey Tina, how's it going? All right. Okay, we got that part done. The alchemical construct. Where are we missing? V filters. I thought I already had these made. Oh, I guess we need more. Okay. That's fine. We need 10 total. Okay. What else? And then we need 5 blocks of thaumium. Okay. This is where the thaumium comes in. So we have 37 so far. I actually don't think I have the recipe for a block of thaumium, so let's go make that real quick. Compressor. Pop that in. You said your void world looked like space. Yeah, that sounds cool. If Kat and I weren't streaming, I would probably be building in the void world. Like, you know, the main base. It's just so much easier to do stuff in the void world. Next duel, you should do it with Thaumcraft ones like true wizards. Oh my goodness. That's actually a really good idea. We'll each declare our own Harry Potter side. Is your first time playing through GTNH? No. Kat and I have played a couple worlds before. Our second world we got as high as ZPM. And that's the highest we've been. So right now we're in IV at the moment. It's definitely been very helpful having previous playthroughs under our belt. So it just helps you like design areas much better because you actually know what to expect. Now, you know, all bets are off once we get past ZPM, but until then, you know, I knew I would need a big space for all the multi-blocks and stuff like this. So, I'm going to be working on ore processing soon, so I kind of know what to expect from that as well. And yeah, definitely helps having played through before. Day 46 in IV. Although I will say we kind of have taken our time, even though it says day 46, like that's just stream number 46. In reality, our time played is pretty hefty. 637 hours for me, 564 for Kat. So combined, like, yeah, 1,200 hours. So, but we're also taking our time getting into stuff that we wouldn't normally get into, you know, building, all that stuff. So, you know, with that context, it kind of makes sense, right? Let's see. Okay, we need like at least 10 more thaumium. combined hours with 2 other people I play is bad. Well, how bad is bad? You got to give me a number now. Let's see, 5 of these. Do we have enough Essentia tubes? No, we need like... We need small steel wood pipe. Oh my gosh, we don't have that either. Let's get that on AutoCraft. Make more patterns while we're at it. Go. Small pipe. And then what else do we need? Lithium screws. 4 more of those. Yeah. $4,500, yeah. Hey, it's totally believable. Yeah, no telling how many Cat and I will end up having under our belt. When all is said and done. Let's see. Although I would imagine eventually Kat and I will probably intersperse like other playthroughs of other things within our GTNH playthrough. Just because, you know, we'll get to the point where we're like waiting on autocrafts too much and stuff like that. So for example, we might, you know, play a different Minecraft mod pack or... Yeah, no telling.
Heyo, by the way.
Welcome back. Okay. Here we go. Chemical construct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Alright, so that's everything we needed. In regard to items. Okay, now we just need to make sure that we have enough all these essentias, all these aspects. Need 100 precantatio. 300 to 400 chunks big in a void world. Man, I think we already have like... I am a little worried about how many chunks we have claimed at the moment. Yeah, we have 327 chunks claimed. We're gonna have to like start unclaiming stuff at some point. Or unloading certain things. Like certain, like, non-essential things.
I mean, I could probably unclaim all the B area stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not there yet, right? Like, we're still okay, but it's just something we're gonna have to think about in the future. All right, let's put... There's our 100 precantatio. We need 100 fammies. Which I think we do have, yeah. Okay, we have exactly 100. No, wait. That's 120. Never mind. $53, 3, and 4. Okay. Let's get... a little bit more instrumentum. There we go. I love how you can just take Essentia like in and out of these jars through the terminal.
Yes, that is a really, really nice.
I mean, eventually, you know, once I finish this setup, we probably won't have to do that as much, but still a really nice feature. We need 50 vinculum. I don't even know if I've ever tried to get this stuff before. We have 20 of it. We don't have any inside the system. Okay. Okay, we gotta work on this. How do we get vinculum? Let me pull up real quick a resource that I have for that. Configuring the number to be higher is also an option. Yeah, I just, like, once you get to a certain number of loaded chunks, don't you start having problems, like, TPS-wise or something? Or am I just making that up? Is that something that I just shouldn't worry about? Oh, amber, really? Okay. I've never scanned amber. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a great way to get it. Though, I do need more amber. We're going to have to sip some.
Can't we get some from those treasure bags?
I think so. But we also do have, like, amber ore that we can sift.
Okay.
But it's okay. Probably do that anyway. Good old steam grinder. Yes, issues usually do some poor performance item from some mod. Okay. Maybe if you're approaching 1,000. Okay. It just depends on, like, how efficient our base layout is. Like, I don't know how much room I'm gonna need out here. Like, I wish you didn't have to load every single chunk that an ME cable was in. That wouldn't help as far as, like, the loading and unloading some unnecessary chunks, but fortunately, seems like you do have to do that, so. You're around late UV stage? Pretty good. It is pretty far. I'm definitely excited to see what UV has to offer. I really don't actually know much about it. I have a bunch of piecemeal knowledge about, like, mid to late GTNH. Okay, there we go. All right, we got enough amber now. UV equals power. Let's burn this real quick. We're gonna need 50 machina. Where's that? Oh, right here. Okay, yeah, we got plenty of that. And then we need 25 permutatio. Oh yeah, back here. Don't have that. We do have plenty inside the system. Perfect. All right. Yeah, vinculum is the only thing that we're worried about here then. You always struggle with power until we just got giga power. 140 million EU per tick right now. Is that just like, do you make that primarily through fusion, or are you able to do, like, Naquata fuel at that point? Redwall says, I'm setting up oil and need to set up steam again. Anyone got any recommendations that aren't solar boilers? Not really. I don't anyway. I only use solar boilers. A lava boiler, yeah, maybe. Oh, you're still getting your power from, yeah, in ZPM, we were just getting our power from fusion with helium as well, I think. I don't think we were doing compact fusion, though. We just had normal fusion MK1. Oh, yeah, the semi-fluid generators. Those are pretty good. Yeah, good call, Nova. Compact is a lot harder. Ah, okay. Yeah, see. Yeah, I don't know much about that. Okay, there we go. Got our... Oh, wait. No, we didn't. It emptied. There we go. 53 vinculum. That'll do. Right. Yeah, should be good to go on this craft now. Oop. Oh, wait, what goes in the middle? Oh. Okay. Duh. Fingers crossed I checked everything right. Oh wait, it's not working. Why is it not working? What have I done wrong here? Oh, I don't have the research. Dude,
I do that so much.
I did the exact same thing last time I streamed. Research, yep. You are right, Tell. Alright. Let's take a look. What do we need? Thalmic Insurgents. Fusion Interceptor. I don't even know if I've never even looked at this chapter before. Madman's Lens. Seeing between the cracks. Okay. Oh, there's like soap recipes here. This, I guess you have been in this chapter before, Kat.
Yes.
Ooh, forbidden knowledge, dangerous. Oh, Eldritch, what have I done?
You're gonna have a lot of work with that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, Geronimo.
Yeah, Geronimo, what's up? What's up? Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you're living high on the hog. I hope that hog's working out well for you. Ooh. This is a bit of an awkward... Don't know how far you are, but the EHE... Oh, yeah. We definitely used an EHE. We just had one. In fact, I think we only had like 3 of the turbines doing superheated steam. So it wasn't a big setup. We were only making like... somewhere between 1 and 2 million EU. All building today again. It's getting large. I'm gonna have to check that out. If you all have not checked out Geronimo, be sure to go and give Geronimo a follow. He's doing some really awesome builds. Like probably some of the coolest GTNH building I've seen streamed on Twitch. Okay, let's see. This just goes straight to Ordo, right? Potentia. Where does Vinculum go? Oh, Modus Ordo. Okay, that's easy. The Famies is going to be difficult here. Famies, Victus. Victus, Sano, Ordo. Wait, what have I not connected here? Uh-oh. Oh, I haven't connected right here. Okay. There we go. Gotcha. I wonder how much warp that was. Oh, fun. Isn't dangerous
Well,
like 4 warp or something? I know it's a combination of like temporary and permanent and stuff.
but you were so good. Like, you are nowhere near my level.
I get very nervous, yeah. Yeah, extreme heat exchanger, yep. I can do check warp, that's true.
Let's
Ooh,
do
I
that.
was at 6 permanent warp, now I'm at 8. Okay.
I'm at 28.
Yeah, I shouldn't complain. Well,
The
didn't you used to be
hazards of
higher?
magic mods.
Sorry, what?
I said the hazards of magic mods.
Yeah, apparently. Didn't you used to be at a higher warp level than that, even?
I don't think so.
Okay. Just need steam to steam crack oil output's not super easy. Yeah. No, Redwall, we were just talking about fusion shenanigans. By the way, if all you're needing steam for is for cracking oil, my suggestion to you would be the fluid heater. That's what we use for our oil crackers, and it uses energy and it just turns water into steam. It's pretty good for like if that's the only reason you need steam. It's just a kind of a convenience thing. I would definitely recommend these. Oh yeah, it does make regular steams. Yeah, I usually just I think I did, not usually, but I think in that case I did void the steam, the normal steam. Okay. YOLO. Dude, as soon as I started that craft, your heartbeat went up from Thaumcraft, and I thought I had done something wrong here.
Like, oh no, no, no.
Oh no. All right, and then the Essentia provider. This should be pretty easy. That will work. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Much more compact way. That way you don't have to lay pipe all over the place. Ooh, I might have to get the desk back up. I need to stretch. Be back in just 1 sec.
I am trying to charge up my batteries for my world accelerators. I've got
Oh, wait, you're doing it that way? You know, you could just take the battery buffer and hook it up to your power and charge them up that way.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that before. You just
I
told me I had
did.
to put
No,
them
I
in
did. I
machine.
did very specifically tell you that. I promise.
I think that we need to go rewatch the stream for that, because I totally don't remember you ever
Somebody get the
saying
clip.
that.
Yeah. No, I remember very specifically outlining all that was required for that scenario, but that's okay. That's okay. You and I can agree to disagree on that.
The next thing I needed to come over here for was the mystery tank of lava that you supposedly have.
Oh. Well, I thought you had some lava already. I left it in the nether.
Through that. Oh, it's still in the nether?
Yeah. It's like if you fly a little bit further, like... I would come with you, but I'm waiting on this infusion craft. It's inside this little like floating cobblestone area, and you can see like the lava below is like taken out significantly.
Okay. think it's where I've been going for lava.
But a little bit further. You travel a little bit further. Oh, and you are absolutely right. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Well, we both are.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I see your little staircase here.
Okay. Keep going that direction. Yep. Keep going. Then you're gonna hang a left up the hill. Keep going. Left 45 degrees. Another 45 degrees. There you go. I go that way. There'll be a big pool of lava. You can go faster than that. It's okay. Yep, down there. Up.
See, that's why I wasn't going faster.
It's okay. But yeah, it's inside there. By the way, don't forget your what was that thing called? Your talisman is going to drain durability really quickly if you have it on with the super tank in your hand.
Yeah, I just grabbed I'm just gonna put it in some cells right now.
Oh, okay.
Although I probably should just go get the tank, but
probably.
Let's put a waypoint here so I know where this is.
Okay. By the way, we have acquired the infusion interceptor.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna put. My understanding is you put this directly below the middle pedestal. Hopefully that's right. And yo, Cole, what's up? Good to see you.
Cole.
Yeah, Kat and I are both back in action. Good to be back.
Yes.
I'm working on some ways of hooking up applied energistics to Thaumcraft. And Kat's been working on getting ready for warp for a while now, but it's been a rocky road.
You know,
Ooh.
Does having high warp make you leak warp?
I do wonder about that.
Because
where did that come from otherwise?
Yeah. And that's where I was standing when I checked the warp earlier. Weird.
Yes, it does. Yeah, there you go.
Delicious.
Good times. By nobody.
Right.
You don't have the Ascension provider yet. You don't want to put that down yet. Oh, really? Ooh, okay. Good to know. Thank you. We'll take that away. So if I had tried to do another craft with that on, it probably would have like not tried to absorb from the jars. Is that the implication there? Soon you're gonna have mobs spawning around you that are really annoying. Oh yeah, we already had an Eldritch Guardian spawn around us.
Mm-hmm.
That was the moment when Kat was like, okay, we gotta fix this.
No, I tried fixing it yesterday when I logged on.
Okay, well,
and I couldn't get it to work.
Well, it has increased the motivation. I'll say that.
World. I've like lost or misplaced my wire cutters.
Those are important.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know how I lost those.
Venerating Eldritch Guardians now. Wait, what does venerating mean? Revering.
Wouldn't think that they would be broken already, but The
Did they break?
That's
Well,
what
I didn't I make you the nice electric pair? I did.
I did.
They're not in your adventure backpack?
No.
Okay.
Maybe I put them in the system on accident. Well, I've got these, but they're not the good ones. That is so weird. Trick said we have one person that does magic, and it was super annoying to AFK a bit around him because sometimes I'd come back dead.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I can
That
imagine.
sucks.
Magic is dangerous business. Oh, you upgraded the soldering iron to HV? Yeah, it's so much better, isn't it? You think it's not a big deal, but it really is. Okay, we need some of these guys. I will say, even though I don't have any like magic recipes on Autocraft yet, just having the arcane terminal is like a big boon to Thaumcraft crafting. What's the benefit of upgrading soldering iron? Well, like, if you just have an LV soldering iron in your toolbox, it's going to remove 10% of the charge each time you perform maintenance. And that just drains down really quickly, right? So it's much nicer to have the HV one, just so you don't have to worry about recharging that thing for a while. What's your current power source? We're just using normal benzene at the moment. And we're fueling 5 large gas turbines. So our power output is around 35,000 EU per tick at the moment, which is not a lot. We're going to have to upgrade it before we do either the plat line or the monazite bastionite line. But until then, like, it's getting us by. We're doing okay. Obviously we can upgrade to nitrobenzene to get more out of it, and also get some XL gas turbines eventually. That's kind of the long-term plan. Okay, we got diffusion core. Let's get coalescence core. Okay, done. We're gonna need more look at the rest of that magic wood real quick. We need more precantatio. Guess we haven't noticed with wireless power. Yeah, you know, I really should set up wireless power. Although I didn't realize, so I guess the assumption I can make is that wireless power will charge your soldering iron inside the toolbox. So even if you don't take the soldering iron out, will it still charge stuff in here? Because that'd be really nice. I mean, I guess otherwise you just take it out every now and then and charge it. Plat line. Yeah. I actually like making the plat line. As long as you're patient. Be enjoyable. Unless you make it out of megas, then you're in for a world of hurt. I don't know who would do that, though. I do pull it out on occasion. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably You probably do have to pull it out then. Okay, we're getting a little more precantatio. Let's go check some of our other aspects that we need. We need the machina. Okay, we're still good on that. 64. Ordo. I think we should be good in Ordo still. Yeah, we're still good on that. Permutatio. Right here, got 39. Okay. Aqua should be good as well. Oh, barely. 22. Okay. Cognitio. Where's my Cognitio at? Okay. And then Lucrum. I don't know if we have any Lucrum. Oh, we do have some. Okay, good. Okay, so the only thing that we're worried about is Permutatio, which we'll get here in just a mo. There we go. All right. This is the last time we will have to do a craft using these jars.
Wow.
It's been a long run. I've run people do. I know that. I was throwing shade, Shani. All good. It's a good flex. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I've already crafted this before. Yeah, should be fine. Water crystals. Aluminium plates. Mundus. These are the cores here. And let's check our craft. Yep. Oh, forgot our wand. All right. Nova, you said your HV wrench is down to 10% durability? How often you been... Well, actually, what did you make your wrench out of? That'd be a good question. This is the original MV wrench that I made out of Mana Steel. Mana Steel is just like a really good material to make these electric tools out of. But yeah, I'm still at like 94% durability. And I've been using that since MV, so it's been pretty good. All right, here we go. Manulin 820k durability. Interesting. You must just use your wrench a lot. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I use mine a lot, but... What psychopath makes Flatline out of megas? Oh, you were responding to tricks. I got you, Shani. Yeah. We only use megas for auto crafting right now in Power. Yeah. Yeah. They did anything that could use a mega in the Flatline. They used a mega for. It's a pretty good flex. You all need to go. You need to go check out the Hive run. If you haven't before. The main person behind that is Daddy Diddy, but Shiny Bucket's been streaming it lately. Yeah. Y'all go follow Shiny if you haven't yet. Yeah, they were just doing work on Monazite Bastionite, and they're pretty much done with IV. I think they're like 1 or 2 quests away from going to LUV. Pretty huge. All right. Getting close. Okay, so I'll wait till this is done. Do another stream tomorrow? Nice. Probably going to enter LUV sometime soon. I mean, the 2 quests that needed completing, Diddy finished it. I don't know if you knew that, Shiny. Diddy finished it today, pretty much. The only 2 quests that needed done were like some fulfillment quests for the Monazite line, I think. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so I think you all should easily move into LUV tomorrow. Oh, all right, here we go. Essentia provider. Okay, so my understanding is I've got my ME line right here. So if I put the infusion interceptor right underneath the middle pedestal, and then right underneath the interceptor, if we put the Essentia provider, it should just work, right? Oh yeah, sorry, Trix. I didn't see that the ad was running. I was just saying, like you got Shiny Bucket, you got Daddy Diddy, you got a couple other people doing that Hive run, server run, and that's where they're doing like the all megas and stuff for Platline and stuff like that. They've got a bunch of other challenge rules. Very fun run to follow. Which I wonder why would the person making the quest book think to not place the quest in the LE? I know, yeah. Diddy was saying that you could technically complete that quest in IV, I guess if you overclock with LUV hatches for that one thing. It was like didn't you have to distill something at LUV? Seems stupid. Oh, but y'all have to upgrade some of your hatches too, don't you? Looks good, just need the ME cable now. Oh, there's ME cable already. See if I can get down there. Yeah, it should be hooked up. Let me get my network visualization tool out. And yep, we're all hooked up. I think we should be good. What should we craft? Okay, we need to craft something. We need to test this out. What's like a basic bitch infusion to do? Can I like right click this? Yeah, here we go. Boots of the Traveler. Yeah, we could do Boots of the Traveler. Oh, this is super basic. Oh, so you just now saw the Hive rules the other day? Yeah, they're pretty freaking insane. It's a big flex, obviously. It's been very fun to watch, though. Dude, what are all these? What the hell are all these recipes? Ethereal Familiar. Huh? WTF was my reaction too. I thought this would be fun. It'll be fun, they said. It's definitely a mixed bag, right? But yeah, the challenge is definitely a slog, no doubt, but definitely creates a lot of intrigue behind it as well. It's a mixed bag. Okay, well, that's a waste of time. Okay, we're making Boots of the Traveler. Because why not? Do we have the fabric? We don't. Need more fabric. Air crystal. Need more V. I use a transformer that turns out 64 amps of EV. Will one that accepts 16 amps of EV and outputs 64 amps of HV explode if placed on it? No. So sending extra amps to a... Well, actually, hold on. Wait. Let me think about that. So don't take my answer to the bank, but I don't think it would explode because of the demand system that GTNH uses for amps. So because it's only going to demand 16 amps, it's not going to try to send more amperage than that through the thing. The only time extra amps is a problem is if too many amps are being requested over too small a cable or something like that. So I think you'd be fine, Red. Oh, magic mirror or void jar. Yeah, I could have, actually void jar sounds more useful. That's a good call. Yeah, let's do a void jar instead. Yeah, that seems better. I don't think transformers are capable of exploding when overloaded with amps, because they also act as a diode. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. We need obsidian plate. Blaze powder. Ender eye plate. Ooh, okay, we do have that. Good. And then quicksilver drop. And then we need a normal ward jar. Ooh, do we have? Okay, we do have some. Good. Okay. So put all this stuff down. Okay. And then the stuff that's needed is Vacuos, which we have, Precantatio, Perdicio, and Aqua. Okay, good. Okay, so theoretically, if the voltage tier is too high, it can explode. Yeah. That's that they can definitely explode if that's the case. Don't want to talk about that one. Definitely didn't take out half our AE auto crafting wires and transformers. Yeah, that's when you just load up from a backup, right? No questions. Also, the classic threefold quote, HV to MV, yes. That quote definitely comes to mind. If you know, you know. Also, here we go. Testing. Oh. Oh, dude. It just started taking the items. Holy. Yeah, it literally spends no time absorbing the aspects. It just, boom, takes the items, and then it's done.
That's amazing.
That is incredible, especially for some of those crafts, which like have hundreds of aspect points to them. All right. Also, another thing I really like about this is it's completely underneath. Our altar is untainted. Still looks amazing. Clap. Yep, big claps. Big claps. That's right. We did the thing. All right, we got void jar. Good. All right, well, honey, I mean, I guess you always want to check the number of aspects in the system. Make sure you have enough for whatever craft you're doing.
Yeah.
But the world is your oyster.
Yay.
How'd you get underneath? Well, no, it was really simple. It's just all you have to do is you put the infusion interceptor directly underneath, and then you put an Essentia provider directly adjacent to the interceptor, and then just run your ME cable. Easy. Now, obviously, this is not going to work for an auto crafting setup. We'll have to do some different stuff with regard to that. However, just going to the step of providing the Essentia automatically is a huge step. You're already cutting out so much time by doing that. So we're pretty happy with it. Obviously, there's like more tweaking and You know, we can get a subnet that, you know, does auto crafting for it and place down the storage buses and, you know, fix the thing that allows the runic matrix to trigger the craft, you know, all that stuff. So we still got a ways to go when it comes to finalizing the setup. But Fusion Interceptor, I'm going to make one of those right now. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank Tell for that. It's the only reason I knew about it. Yeah, this thing is awesome. All right, well, we got that off of the list. Now, I have a couple things on the list that we were talking about earlier when it came to the warp stuff. So, for example, we've got the focal manipulator, which I think we needed for the... Was it like energized node? But I don't really understand what you do with that exactly. A lot of what was being talked about went completely over my head. And then
Are you talking about the things that we need to help with warp?
Yeah.
We need a flux scrubber.
Yeah, that one
and the
focus.
focal manipulator.
Yeah. Those were the two things that I got on here. But you're going to need an energized node inside the focal manipulator, and I don't know how you get an energized node right now.
It's in the Thaumonomicon.
Oh, focal manipulator lets you upgrade one foci. Oh, okay. I misunderstood. Yeah, thank you. We have one on our Hive system, Shiny. Yeah, Tell is all over it. Tell is the reason I even knew about this. How do you guys do power on the Hive server? Can never seem to have... They do power... a lot of it is honestly like Grandmaster energy absorbers with eggs spread out throughout the entire base. They get a lot of their power through that. They also get it through the large Essentia generator. This thing, processing IRA or ERA. They also have that crazy, I think that's just a twist space multi-block, but the one that has like 256 eggs on it.
It's like our power is unconventional.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you know, if you do set up the largest Essentia generator, you could probably get pretty far on that. I don't know how they're making IRA for that. I don't know what the best way to make this is. TNT, gas tiers. I don't know, but let me go back to ye old clipboard, because this was originally the two things that I was going to work on today, and we definitely got to neither of these. I could start working on the maceration stack. I was just going to do a maceration stack mainly for auto crafting purposes. Obviously, we're going to want one of these for ore processing as well. But the single block macerator is just way too slow. Oh, fuse wood. That's right. Yeah. We were literally talking about that in Diddy's stream earlier. That's right. Soon TM. Yeah. Gosh, I wonder how many hatches y'all have to upgrade. Probably quite a few, isn't it? Oof. I hope they're auto crafting on the server right now. Go ahead and set those to auto craft overnight or something. Too far committed, yeah. But do you have to be able to power all those hatches? That's the question. Gosh, we've already got 91,000 raw rubber dust. That's insane. Oh, I do need to set up an LCR just to make regular molten rubber. Yeah. Let's see. me go ahead and... We do have this on Autocraft. Let me go ahead and just get these going. Ooh, we don't have... What's this large pipe? Oh, you already have hundreds of patches to go? Okay, good. Good. Well, you're well on your way then. They're not on all at the same time. Yeah, I would hope not, right? Moved my maceration stack and put it on its own subnet last week. Waiting to use it for ore processing once I get there. Hey, well, you're well prepared. I feel like it's worth having one for auto crafting as well. There's enough situations, especially like mixing dust and stuff like that, where you want like, you know, a lot of like, I know steel dust is a big one, where you want a lot of that, you know, because we get steel ingots from our mob farm. So I end up needing steel dust ground up pretty regularly, and waiting on the single block is just kind of obnoxious. So, and you'll need a multi-block for crafting eventually anyway, so. Where do we want to put molten rubber? So we just need one LCR dedicated to this. You know, maybe we put it here. Maybe we start stacking like a couple different processes vertically here. Let's check our... Oh, we've still got like 17 channels on this. Yeah, that's plenty. Okay. Let's get an LCR running. And then, it'll be pretty good. Kat and I might call it for the night. We'll see what happens. If she's in the middle of something pretty extreme, we'll keep going. But...
I am just working on getting you the pyrotheum and the... What was the other one? The Lapatron bees.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm looking forward to that Lapatron bee.
I do need to get a lapis lazuli. Oh, yeah, I might not be able to do this one here.
Oh, the moon. Oh.
Yeah.
You can go to the moon.
Yeah, and we know how well that went when I went to the moon.
Wait, what do you mean? What happened? No, that was Mars. No, you died when going to
That
Mars.
was Mars?
Yeah, because you didn't have your oxygen on.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Whoopsie.
Oh, that's a good idea. Then Tell says you should make a couple more alchemical furnaces to melt things a little faster.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe like round robin stuff to the different alchemical furnaces. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Night, Shiny.
Good night, Shiny.
Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.
So maybe I will finish up the Lapatron later.
Oh, come on. You can go to the moon.
Well, no, it's going to take time because I was a blonde and I thought that it needed the same things as the pyrotheum. So I got it all set up for heat stuff. So I'm going to have to put it back through the acclimatizers to get it down to like icy temperatures.
Okay, gotcha.
It's going to take a while.
Oh God, no. I thought I had a... Oh no. I thought I had a assembler dual set up for Circuit 6. Oh, that actually really sucks. So I need an assembler dual interface specifically to make chemically inert machine casing. If I don't have this, this is going to be a huge pain in the butt. Right now, we only have a single interface dedicated to this. I've got to think about what I'm going to do about that. Maybe the answer is just to make a third assembler PA. Actually, might be a good idea. Because eventually I'm also going to run out of some of these other circuits. Like, for example, circuit 1 dual, I've got like only 4 slots left on that, and I can't upgrade that with any more power and capacity cards. So. Have you seen the new game The Crust? No. I don't know what that is. Do you, Kat?
I have not heard that one.
Oh.
You want to tell us about it, Liage?
Do I not miss only having single block assemblers? Oh, yeah, totally. I definitely moved to processing arrays for those as quickly as I possibly could. So we've got 2 processing arrays at the moment. But yeah, just still not, at least with the way I have the duals set up, where I've got a dedicated input hatch to each dual interface. And there, you know, there's so many restrictions in the processing array. You need 14 robust casings. It doesn't leave much room for extra hatches and stuff, so it's unfortunate.
So, do you mind setting up a new place for the pump?
Oh, the lava pump?
Yeah.
I actually don't know why the pump stopped. I feel like it should have kept going because there was more lava underneath it, I thought.
Yeah, I don't
Though maybe
know.
there wasn't.
But
Also, it might have been just the basic pump instead of the advanced pump, which I think we do
maybe.
have. Yeah, we've got an advanced pump, which would have a wider radius to it. So that was probably one of the problems. In fact, I can go over there and see if I can... Yeah, I can go over there and see if I can just replace with this advanced pump, see if that works.
Okay.
Didn't have enough pipes. Yeah, I'll have to check. It was a long time ago that I set that thing up. So, I really don't remember. I'll find out in a Momo.
In a Momo. You're so cute.
And sometimes things just pop out of my mouth. I don't know why. Let's see. Yeah, definitely used a basic pump. This lava was not going... See, that's kind of weird. There's like 16,000 liters of lava in here. That should be automatically going up into the super tank, but they're not. Interesting. Okay. Let's get a soft mallet. Let's retract this pipe here. And let's get rid of that. Yeah, we still have plenty of benzene for it. That wasn't the issue. Let's just put the advanced pump here. And yeah, 64 pumps should be more than enough for this. Okay, so we're sending pipe down now. That's good. We do have... We don't have this chunk loaded. Okay. Let's chunk load this. That should work. Guess we'll stick around and check it in a minute. And then, yeah, we'll probably call it for tonight. And tomorrow I will work on that processing array for a third assembler. So we'll need that. It's going to be quite a while before we are able to get that precise assembler. So we might as well invest in this. Because automating that chemically inert machine casing is super, super important. And we'll future-proof things. And then we'll probably get to work on the alloy blast smelter so that we can unlock a bunch of these other GT++ machines. The Vulcanus. We might invest in an early Vulcanus. Because don't we already have the Pyrotheum bee, Cat?
That's what I'm working on right now.
Okay, yeah. So, you know, we get a couple Pyrotheum bees going, and we should be good as far as the Vulcanus goes. That'd be nice to set up. That's going to be a huge quality of life. I would like to make a large processing factory sooner than later, because not having laser engravers really sucks. Now, I could have made a processing array with a laser engraver, but you just only get so many slots for that. Whereas the large processing factory is so much more flexible in that regard, because you only need 6 of the casing, as opposed to 14 for the processing array. So, yeah, I bet this is actually pretty doable for us now. It's just going to be a lot of recipe encoding. But, totally do that. What else? I think the cutting machine is behind this as well. Yeah, we want to make a cutting machine, 100%. And I guess we'll make a fishing port. Just because we've talked about this thing for so long. I mean,
it's in the quest book.
Yeah, you know. I don't even think we really need this, because we don't really care about biodiesel that much, but why not? Why not? Okay, I feel like we should be getting lava right now. Right. Yeah, there's 32,000 in the... Why is it not going up into the super tank? Hold up, look at this. We got 32,000 lava down here. Oh, well, now it is. Oh. Output wasn't facing the right way. Okay. All right, whatever. All right, we are pumping lava now, Cat.
Yay!
Saved. All right. Let's put this stuff away. Oh yeah, we also are gonna want to get. Let me put molten rubber on here. That's another thing we need to do. LCR molten rubber. EA third assembler. Yeah. You said you were working on a Laptron bee, right?
Well, I'm working on the Pyrotheum bee right now.
Oh, Pyrotheum. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I can do the Pyrotheum bee here. For the Lapatron, I'm going to have to go to the moon.
Gotcha.
Keep having to throw these bees into the climatizer breed to get the mutation for the Pyrotheum. Redwall asks, how do you have your LCR set up for fluid input for oil byproducts?
So I assume you mean the LCR that's going to add hydrogen to them to purify them. Is that what you're talking about? As this is our hydrogen purification LCR. It's taking all the sulfuric versions, turning them to normal. I'm just using filtered interfluid conduits to bring them from the distillation tower to the LCR. And then again, fluid conduits to just take them from that to the oil cracker. Because there's no need for them to really transport through the ME system. Because you're never going to need access to sulfuric versions or the normal versions of them for the most part. Ads. Yeah. Dude, I'm so bad at paying attention to that. Stupid Twitch.
And see, I don't see when we have an ad.
Yeah, because you don't have that up. I wish there was a way for it to just give like a little like ding, like a little audible
for
cue or
real.
something.
Well, this time I actually pulled up the stream manager instead of pulling up the video.
Yeah.
And on stream manager, it doesn't show me any of that.
Oh, well, it does for me. That's weird.
Yeah. Maybe it's
Alright.
because I'm watching on my iPad.
Are you back, Redwall? Hopefully you're back. Yep, back. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm just using interfluid conduits to take it from the distillation tower to the LCR, and then from the LCR to the oil cracking. I really didn't see a need to have like store it in applied energistics or anything like that. So I mean, it's very straightforward. People would, some people might criticize me for this, but I'm just voiding refinery gas because I just don't care. I do have hydrogen sulfide to void as well, but ideally this doesn't start voiding that much because we do have an automatic process elsewhere in the base that turns it to sulfuric acid. So, but other than that, like, I assume this is the LCR you were talking about. Very simple, yeah, just interfluid conduits. I know some people say that interfluid conduits can be laggy and stuff, but it's not like we're using them in any like really large capacity here. Just little applications of it like this. No big deal. At least I don't think it should be. One other thing I do need to do, I do need to get maintenance lights on the rest of these. I have no way of telling whether these need maintenance or not. I haven't checked them at all. Should probably look into that.
Oh, thank you, Nova. Nova says in the creator dashboard, it's monetization, ads, pre-roll notifications to get the alert on the stream manager. So we need to save that. We can go check that out.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much, Nova.
All right, well, I think we are going to take off for the evening. It's been past our usual stream time. Or, well, we started early today, actually, but I'm tired. I'm hungry. The usual.
Yeah, it always kicks in about this time of night.
Add notifications in chat setting. Yeah, I might end up just putting add notification in chat. That would, because I look at chat all the time, so that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, that's a good point. Seems to make sense to me. We'll find out. Yeah, oh, you should be able to get it read. Yeah, you shouldn't have a problem. But yeah, I think we are going to raid. Let's see. I think we're gonna, well, if I could use Twitch properly. There he is, Drakester Bacon. Been a while. It says Garden of Grind, Sky Gators Run, End Game Infra, 11 quests remain. Sounds like they've been doing work. This is a Garden of Grind run. Super crazy. They've been putting in the work on that run. I don't know of another run, a Garden of Grind run like this that I've ever seen. So major props. But y'all go check them out. And we'll be back tomorrow.
Good night, guys.
Yeah. Good night. Stay safe. See you tomorrow.
Mullins just came back.